Pieces of content are like peas. One pea, completely pointless. But if you keep on tossing them in the freezer, one by one, video after video, post after post, eventually you'll have a whole stash. And when someone finds you, they're not just seeing one lonely post, they're seeing proof, trust, authority, experience. So no, we're not going viral today, we're going anti-viral. Because the smartest content strategy isn't about blowing up, it's about showing up. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. Because what if I told you the reason you're not getting clients isn't your pricing, it's not your food, and it's not your website. It's that people don't trust you yet. So here's what we cover. Why content that gets 10 views can still bring in thousands of dollars. The mindset shift that changed my business. 3 simple hacks to help you convert and connect with viewers, and how to repurpose one video into a full week of content. When I first started putting out content, I was chasing likes, trying to make everything perfect. I spent hours editing long form videos, trying to be clever, trying to stand out, but nothing happened. Then one day I posted this really simple Kung Pao chicken video. No fancy shots, no captions, just me cooking like I normally would. And guess what? It didn't blow up and it didn't go viral. But someone inquired about my service and they wanted me to cook that Kung Pao chicken dish. As soon as I spoke on the phone, she was like, "You're that Kung Pao chicken guy." She booked in, and over the next 6 months, that video made me over $6,000. And that is when I realized content doesn't have to explode. It just needs to build trust. You don't need to be an influencer. You don't need 1 million views. You just need the right people to see enough of the right stuff to trust you. Show your face, show your food, and show how your service works. If they see you explaining things clearly, prepping meals calmly, and cooking like a pro, they'll start to believe. This person gets me, this person can help me, even if they don't like or comment, because trust is not built on one single post. It is built by showing up consistently as a solution to their problem. Hack number 1. You've heard show, don't tell, but here's the extension. Show them again, and then show them in multiple ways. Let's say you film yourself making a chicken dish for a family of 4. Now repurpose that. That was your long form video content. Now you can post parts of that onto your Instagram Reels. Pull 2 to 3 stills and you can post them as posts on Instagram photos. Then you can get some B-roll or behind the scenes shots and post that into your stories. Write out the recipe and there's a blog post. So now you've created multiple pieces of content from one video. And that leads into hack number 2. In last week's video, I spoke about knowing your client, and this is one of the reasons why. If you haven't seen that video yet, go watch it, but just hold on a second and finish this video first, because hack number 3 is awesome. For a long time, I tried to appeal to everybody. Gluten-free, I do that. Keto, sure. Mediterranean, macro-founting, fine dining, all of it. I sounded like a menu and not a person, but when I actually said, I help busy mums feed their families without stress, people stopped scrolling. One mum literally messaged me, finally someone who gets what our evenings are like. That's the goal. So when you know who your one person is, create your content and find out why they're struggling, what they want, and what they worry about, so you can speak directly to them in your content. This will create scroll-stopping content that actually speaks to your customers. Hack number 3. I see so many chefs leading with their offer. I can cook for you, but lead with their pain. We spent $300 on groceries and still order takeout. We want to eat healthy, but we're drowning in work and don't have time. We're tired and we don't want to cook a meal box delivery service at the end of a busy day. That's what stops the scroll. Once they feel seen and you are the solution to the problem, then that is when you will pick up more clients. Now let's talk about the thing that's holding you back the most. I don't know how to make content. There was a time you couldn't hold a knife and you didn't know how to cook a steak or julienne a carrot, but you practiced and you got better. And it's the same with content. I've posted videos where I looked exhausted, forgot my lines and said about 47 times. But you know the best content isn't the polished stuff. It's that real, authentic video. And it still will get bookings. Because I showed up and people trusted that I showed up and they could see the quality of the food. It just got me bookings, and it is the cheapest form of lead generation that there is. Let's just recap that. You've got to show your work and repurpose across platforms. You've got to talk to one person to make them feel understood. And you've got to start with a problem to make sure they understand that you are the solution. So you don't need to be a content creator, you just need to create a little bit more trust. And with that trust, you will get more bookings. Now that you're building trust through content, let's make sure your website isn't killing the momentum. In the next video, I'll walk you through the 3 things you must include on your homepage, the 1 mistake that makes people bounce, and how to get more people on the phone. So if that sounds good, you can watch that video right here.